Hey folks, CA Rachana Ranade here and I welcome you all to yet another shoot and release video of HDB Financial Services IPO. Now, everyone knows the drill. If I just fumble upon something, please don't forget to check out the link in the pinned comment and in the description box. Okay. A lot of doubts that people have about this IPO is, first of all, about the business model, finances of the company and about the risks and all that, whatever we cover in the standard format of the IPO video. Why is this really important? Because the RHP is just 758 pages. So, if you were to read through that, it will take a lifetime. So, this 10-15 minutes video, whatever, becomes really important, number one. Number two, if you are a shareholder of HDFC, then what is the process for you? If you were to apply, then would you have to apply from the shareholder category or you can apply from the normal category? How does this happen? We are going to discuss about that. And if you already have this in the unlisted space, what is going to happen? Everything is what we are going to discuss in this video. So, please keep on watching the video till the end. A lot of points will be discussed. Okay. So, first and foremost, you have to understand that this IPO has come up at a discount of almost 40 to 45% to the unlisted price. This is huge. I mean, this is again a risk of people who are investing in a specific stock in the unlisted category. Initially, they feel very, very excited about this, but this is again a very clear example about what sort of risks can a person face if that person is investing in the unlisted category and the actual IPO price band comes at a much lower price, because the unlisted space, it was trading between 1200 to 1350 and the IPO price band has come up at 700 to 740, which is roughly 40-45% discount. Plus one more point, if you have invested in the unlisted category, you have a lock-in period of almost 6 months. So, you cannot sell the shares on day one even if it lists at a good premium. Okay. So, be sure about all these basic points before applying or before investing in any share in the unlisted space, right. So, this is about a basic point about unlisted category. Second thing is, you need to know about some basics. Incorporated in 2007, HDB Financial Services is a retail focused NBFC. Now, NBFC, so basically what is it going to do? It is going to give loans. Okay, it's a non-banking financial company. Which type of loans, how much percentage of the business comes from which specific segment, we are going to discuss that in absolute detail. Okay. One more important point is that they have a phygital presence. What is phygital? Physical presence as well as a digital presence. How many branches? 1771 branches in 31 states and union territories, with over 80% of the branches located outside the 20 largest cities in India by population. So, basically, it's not like they are only present in the metros, they are also present in a big way in tier 2 and tier 3 cities also. Okay. Now, let's understand what type of products do they have. We have understood it's an NBFC, agreed, but which type of loans do they give? So, they have multiple customer segments. One is enterprise lending. So, they are going to give loans to whom? To directly businesses. It could be loan against property, it could be gold loan, it could be enterprise business loan, something like, let's say, for SMEs and all, and to some specific category of salaried personal loans also. In asset financing, they can give tractor loan. So, if a person wants to buy a tractor, they can go to HDB and they can apply for a tractor loan. If someone wants a commercial vehicle, same thing, or even for construction equipment loan. So, everyone knows about earth moving equipments. People call it as JCBs, name of the company. But let's say if a person wants to buy an earth moving equipment, and they can go to HDB Financial Services for a loan. Okay, simple. Consumer finances, so if you want a personal loan, auto loan, two-wheeler loan, digital loan, consumer durable loan, let's say you want to buy a washing machine as an example. In that case, you can apply for a consumer finance loan with HDB, right, and also they are into microfinance loans. In addition to that, they also cross-sell. Okay, so cross-selling means they also sell general insurance, life insurance, health insurance, and they will get a commission or some fee for that. In addition to this, they also have some BPO service, business process outsourcing service for the parent. Okay. Now, before we move on, an important point is that my birthday is on the 26th of June, and for that, as usual, every year we have discounts, special discounts on my birthday, but this time it is the biggest ever discount. Till date, we have never ever given a discount of 20%, and it is the first time I am entering. I am not sure whether I should say I am entering my 40s or I am entering my 40s. So, something new, and that is the reason why I thought of giving this extra discount. So, 20% discount on any combination courses. Even if it's a single course, you get a 15% discount. Don't forget to apply the codes RR15 for a single course and code birthday if you are going ahead with a combination course. Links of the link of my website rachanaranade.com will be there in the pinned comment and in the description box. Well, now that you know about all these products, let's understand from which product how much revenue is generated. From enterprise lending, it's almost 40%, from asset financing, roughly 38%, from consumer finance, roughly 22%. So, it's a very balanced mix is what I can say. So, for example, Shriram Finance is one of their competitors, but majority of their loan book is from vehicle finance. For them, it's not like such a skewed lending, it's a very nice diversified lending is what we can see, right. But now let's understand how big is it in comparison with its peers. Now, if I'm talking about AUM, you can see the biggest competitor is Bajaj Finance with 2,448 billion rupees ka AUM. Second largest is Shriram Finance, third largest is Chola, fourth largest is 1200 ka koi tha kya, 1092 Tata Capital, and then Aditya Birla, and then, oh god, then Mahindra and Mahindra, and then, no, this is 2024, sorry, I am checking out the wrong column. I thought it was fifth largest, how come I am losing count? One more time, thoda, it's a shoot and release, na? Otherwise I would have cut and again reshot this part, but shoot and release, chalta hai utna. 2025, the highest, I mean NBFC by highest AUM is Bajaj Finance, second highest is Shriram, third highest would be Aditya Birla, fourth highest would be Mahindra and Mahindra, and fifth highest would be HDB. So, on the basis of AUM, fifth largest. Market share of only 2.22%, whereas Bajaj Finance, the largest one, has a market share of 6.38%. Now, if I talk about profitability parameters, yield on advances 14%, obviously higher the better. Cost of borrowing lower the better, 7.9%. NII, net interest income, 7.56%, again higher the better. ROA, ROE both higher the better, 2.16% and 14.72%. Only thing is that it is not at number one position in any of these. So, I will not, like for AUM, I counted it for you, fifth largest and all that. For this, you can count it for yourself, it's there on your screen, but it's not highest in any of these parameters, right. Moving ahead, asset quality of the peers. Now, if you see, if I were to understand GNPA and NPA, lower the better or higher the better, obviously it is lower the better. Now, you can see financial year or fiscal 2024, GNPA was 1.9%, and from 1.9% it has increased to 2.26%. NNPA has increased from 0.63% to 0.99%. So, not I mean, of course, increasing trend, not good, okay. Now, what about the risks? Now, you can see promoter ownership reduction. Now, what I am going to do, I am going to actually show you the RHP, that is for simplicity. For quick reference, I have also mentioned the RHP page number. So, I will just quickly go here, page number 29, but it has to be the PDF ka page number 29, this is 25. So, I will quickly go to page number 29, yes. Now, here you can see internal risk factors, this is what I am referring to. Our promoter may be required, who is the promoter? HDFC Bank. Our promoter may be required to significantly reduce its ownership in our company, that is to less than 20% or such higher percentage with the prior RBI approval on account of overlapping business with our promoter. So, basically HDFC Bank business and HDB Financial Services ka business is overlapping. And one of the members of our promoter group, if the draft circular issued by RBI on 4th October 2024 is implemented in its current form, which may have a material adverse impact on our business operations, financial position and share price. Acha, let's understand how much does HDFC Bank own in HDB currently. It's a 94.09% stake. And what are they saying? If the RBI circular, draft circular were to be approved as it is, were to be implemented as it is, they may have to reduce the holding, promoter may have to reduce the holding to less than 20%, which is currently at 94%. Now, with this, can I say there can be a huge selling pressure? Yes, and they are saying it can have a material adverse impact on business operations, financial position and share price. Is that a big risk? Yes. Second one is asset quality. We did talk about that. Asset quality, GNPA and NPA both were rising. One more point is that gross stage 3 loans. Now, again, here also lower the better. What has happened? From March 24 to March 25, it has increased from 1.9% to 2.26%. Again, not good. Okay. And last one is unsecured loan portfolio risk. For here, again, I will go to the next page, unsecured portfolio. Now, here they are mentioning unsecured loan comprise of 26.99% of total gross loans. Almost 27% of their loans are unsecured. So, all these are risks. You see, wherever you are talking about any IPO, it's not only important to understand the business, it's not only important to understand the financials, also very, very important to understand the risks. So as far as comparing with peers was concerned, I told you by size also it's not among even top 3. If I am talking about other finances, about profitability, not in the top position. Asset quality, GNPA, NNPA both increasing. If I am talking about the overall promoter ownership reduction, that's a big risk. Asset quality, NPA, we talked about the third, the category right now, the one that I was referring to. I'll just show you one more time. Stage 3 impairment. So stage 3 category of loans basically. Again, ideally lower the better, and that is also on, that is also increasing. Unsecured, almost 26-27% is unsecured loan, so not pretty happy with the risks. Financials, chalo, one good thing, PAT is increasing trend, 1959 to 2460 to, this is increasing, but again this is decreasing. Of course rupees in crores, but from 2460 crores there is a reduction to 2175 crores. Others like EBITDA is in an increasing trend, net worth in an increasing trend, but theek hai, chalo, okay. Valuation, HDB Financial Services PB ratio is at 3.72. Of course, we have taken the upper band of the price band that they have mentioned. And if I check the industry PB, it is at 3.6. So as compared to industry average also it is higher. For NBFC, ideally I should check only PB, but just for your reference, PE is industry average is 23.2 and their P ratio is 28.15. So both higher as compared to industry average. Pending litigations, I have shown it on screen, but I didn't feel any of them is like big litigation or something like that. Normal, nothing to worry about is what I feel. What about the objects of the issue? So 2,500 crores, that is 25,000 millions, is the gross proceeds of the fresh issue. Okay, what is the company going to do with this? They are going to be using this for increasing the company's tier 1 capital base. So basically, higher the tier 1 capital you have, more is your lending capacity. So 2,500 crores ka fresh issue they are going to use for topping up their tier 1 capital. But what about the balance? Because total issue size is 12,500 crores, out of which 2,500 crores is fresh issue, baki is offer for sale. Big chunk is offer for sale only. So they are not going to get out of 12,500 crores, they are going to get only 2,500 crores. Balance 10,000 crores is going to go to the promoter who is going to sell the stake, and it is HDFC Bank. So in fact, I would want to track what HDFC Bank does with this money. For them, how are they going to utilize this money? That is also what would interest me in that case. Sorry. After listening to all this, if you feel that I still want to know about how to apply which category, this, that, okay, my whole thought process is just to tell you the information. So shareholders quota is up to 10% of the total offer size. You have to be a HDFC shareholder till 19th of June 2025. If your account is a joint account, then the first applicant must be an eligible HDFC Bank shareholder if you were to apply in the shareholder quota. Okay, so I hope you have understood this. If you have a joint account, husband, wife, then the first applicant must be an eligible HDFC Bank shareholder if you were to apply in that category. Now, if you want to apply in both, you want to apply in shareholder category also and in the retail or HNI category, both are allowed. It will not be counted as multiple bids. Okay, so assume you are the HDFC Bank shareholder and you already had shares as on the record date. If you want to apply through the shareholder category plus retail category, allowed? Yes. Shareholder category plus HNI category, allowed? Yes. Assume you are HDB Financial Services employee plus you are HDFC Bank shareholder plus you want to apply in retail category. After listening to everything, whatever mentioned, still you want to apply. Okay, no problem, your choice. In that case, will that be considered as a multiple bid? No, this will again not be treated as a multiple bid. Okay. I hope you have understood about all the basics about this IPO, right from what does the company do, to the financials, to comparison with peers, to valuation, to risks, to 3 more important points that majority of this is an OFS, to unlisted space. If you are already a shareholder, then what? And if you want to still do application in multiple categories, then what? All the answers are clear, I hope. Plus, don't forget about the birthday offer. You are getting good discounts, never like before discounts. So don't forget to apply the coupon codes. All the coupon codes, description links, all are given in the description box below. I hope you found value in today's video. If you did, please don't forget to smash the like button. Please don't forget to share this video with your friends. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.